Hello and welcome to another episode of Binding Roll, where we play 2nd edition Pathfinder, Pathfinder 2E, in the world of the Ninth Age. If you are not familiar with what the Ninth Age is, it is a rank and flank tabletop war game that I play all the time, and this YouTube channel is dedicated to. If you have any interest in that, I highly recommend you click the link in the description below. It'll take you to the official Ninth Age website. It's a community-built game, so all of the rules are free. Just go on there, download all the PDFs, look at it. There's a find a player section. You can find people in your area. I highly recommend it if you are interested in that. But this evening we are not playing the Ninth Age. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition in the world of the Ninth Age. So quick reminder, guys, we're on all the social medias. We're on, we have a Discord server, TikTok, Instagram, all that good jazz. If you want to support the channel, just click that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. And to reward you for hitting that subscribe button, we will give all of our players, our players a single hero point, which lets them re-roll 1 dice or stabilize themselves in death. Yes, so please, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. Also, we are constantly rotating players in and out of this game. And actually, a lot of the players on this game we found from fans watching this channel stream. So if you are interested in playing with us, just message me. You might be on the channel. Let's have some fun. Let's just play some games. That's all I got to say. But anyway, let's get on to the game. As always, the intro video. See you guys soon. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks, and we have a recurring guest on the channel. Diggy himself is back for another episode. Welcome back, Diggy.
Well, hello. How are you?
As always, we have not leveled, but as always, we're gonna go around and talk to everyone about what they're drinking. And me, I'm still working my way through Root and Branch Brewing Company here in New York. I absolutely love these beers. This is, and they all have poems on the side, so I'm going to recite a poem to you guys again this evening. This is The Assayer. I think, therefore, that these tastes, odors, colors, etc., so far as their objective existence is concerned, are nothing but mere names for something which resides exclusively in our sensitive body. So that if the perceiving creatures are removed, all of these qualities would be annihilated and abolished from existence. Galilei, The Assayer, 1623. And let me crack it open. This is a triple IPA.
Ooh.
I couldn't do it.
Yes, sir.
That what is that sitting at?
ABV.
That's got to be hefty. Yeah.
Well, what's the IBUs? That's what I want to know.
Where is it? It's not even.
Yeah.
They actually, I can't seem to find it on the label. I'm sure it's high.
Yeah,
I mean, almost definitely.
Yeah, triple IPA, like that's.
I have yet to meet a double IPA that wasn't near 10, like definitely over 7%.
Yeah.
So, Diggy, what are you drinking this evening?
All right then, I'm drinking Altair. So Altair IPA by Ecliptic. I had one last night. It's a newish beer to me. Don't know how old it is. Let's give it. Spilled a little bit on my computer. Oops. Cheers.
Salud.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Sorry, arranging it all. There we go. But Altair IPA by Ecliptic. It's quite tasty thus far.
Carlin, what you drinking?
So I didn't have time nor energy to go to the store today, so I'm kind of multi-classing, if you will, here. We've
Okay.
got one of my favorite beers that for once is actually not local, but is amazing. The Big Sky Moose Drool Brown Ale.
Ooh.
This is
I think
amazing.
I've had that one. It's pretty good.
So
Yeah.
good.
I think this is the
Yeah.
first appearance of a brown ale too.
Ooh, is that right?
Yeah, delicious. I also have, for when I run out of the 2 moose drills I have left, I have some
Great.
tequila.
Oh,
So
Going hard
it might
tonight,
be
okay.
wild. It might get a little wild tonight.
Yeah, speaking of, for when I have my one beer.
I got a bottle of scotch here, and
Ooh.
You
bottles
guys-
of other stuff behind me.
you guys are more adventurous than I am. I am not having hard stuff this evening. I am sticking to the beer, even though it is a triple IPA. Just sticking to the beer.
Oh, I'm not having much.
Yeah, I
Um,
probably won't even
just a
break
sip.
into that, but
Just a finger. Octavia, what are you drinking?
I've got another cider from Gowan's Heirloom Ciders.
Yeah, you enjoyed that last time. Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is the spiced apple.
Ooh.
I'm getting
I love a cider.
getting
Yeah,
very
it's
fall
really good.
flavors going on in here. It's feeling very
Yeah.
very. The leaves are turning very fall like.
All right. Let's see if I
Cider
can
and
get any sort of.
tequila.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get any sort of good crack on this.
You see that like it's some
Oh,
sort of
Yeah.
Ooh,
I heard it.
it was crisp.
That was a good
Okay.
crack.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't really hear it through the headphones, but yeah, if you guys heard it, that's great.
All right. Quick shout out to the chat. Our best fan of all time, Warrior Womp, is there as always. We love you, Warrior Womp. Stay cool.
Woo.
Okay. Quick recap.
I just want to give a quick. This is like liquid apple pie.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Like, wow.
Liquid carbonated cold apple pie. I like it.
That's outstanding.
All right. Oh man, I should try that, man. That sounds fantastic. Quick recap. The adventurers are in Zalaman Takesh, the capital of the Dwarves of the East, or the Infernal Dwarves. Carl and Octavia made it there in efforts to complete some other missions, but it ended up Octavia has a rune-encrusted chain around her neck that is bothersome, and Carlin is here to determine the fate of Carver, a warrior priest that came before him to Zalaman Takesh. They ran into Diggy, and they were tasked with finding out who the vulture was. This vulture was buying up slaves in the slave market at bare bottom prices, and then they're disappeared and never seen again. They finally tracked it down to Marzook's estate, and they made it in there. They sneaked in, peeked in all the rooms except for one that was locked, and confronted Marzook herself. Actually, Octavia threw a coin that hit her in the cheekbone and collapsed her cheekbone. But her 3 children, Turzook, Yurzook, and Gadzook, showed up and revealed themselves to be Strigoi vampires. Bestial, hulking. When you think of a vampire and it's like a monster vampire, it's this. It's got wings, humanoid wings with big bulging muscles and fangs. It's not good. But we're gonna jump right into combat. That's what's happening right now. You guys are
Allow
in
me
the
to reiterate. Oh no, I've angered the children.
Yeah.
the children are angry.
Yes. Right. We've made them all angry. Maybe we'll make them more so.
All right. So no, this is off. Hold on let me fix this really quick. The combat order is a little off because it is Octavia's turn, remember that. So this must be 25. Okay. So Octavia threw the coin into Marzook's face, collapsing her very human, non-vampire cheekbone, collapsing underneath the weight of the coin, and she slumps to the ground. Still alive, but slumps to the
Dwarven?
ground. Dwarven. You're right. Dwarven, not human. Very dwarven cheekbone. That was, I believe, your full turn at the end of last session. And in that moment, the three children said, "Mother, what happened to you, Mother?" And they wings burst out from their back, flapping with big bat-like stretched veiny skin wings around them, and they grew 3 sizes in mass. And they stare at you. And with that, it is
Hold on, I don't think it was my full turn. I think I still have one more action.
okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
Because the spell that I used is a 2 action, and I didn't move. So what I would like to do is cast another spell.
Okay.
I would like to cast Shield,
Shield. Makes sense. Makes sense.
which
All right.
I think just basically acts as doing the
Oh, like raise shield.
action.
Yeah.
And then I can use shield block as a reaction once, like if I get attacked while
Yes.
the spell's in effect.
Yes. So next up, as you look at the 3 children, the center one seems a little bit larger, a little bit more veiny in its wings, a little bit more girthy in its body weight. I'm using a lot of sexual terms here.
Yeah.
I am-
These are some very graphic words here.
It's gonna be a steamy night.
It's gonna be very
It's
steamy.
Spicy.
It's gonna be hot and
Yep.
heavy.
Don't quite know
Hot
how
and
I-
heavy. The middle one is much larger, not much larger, larger than the other 2. And yeah, that one that's in the center is next in the order. And with that, it flaps its giant veiny bat wings and flies towards you. Using all 3 movements. Actually, no, I lied. He's going to use all 3 movements to fly onto this balcony on the far right. And he raises himself up into this big cavernous room. Lands on the balcony. With that, the other vampire runs all the way down, flying this way with incredible speed down towards you. Next up, it's Diggy's turn.
All right, so I'm sorry, I'm still fairly unfamiliar with the action economy, but I can move, and then I have 3 action.
You have
abilities
3
that way.
actions, one of which can be a move, or 2 of them, or 3 of them.
Gotcha.
So for each action, a move action, you go your movement
Right.
distance, but you can triple move if you
Gotcha.
want. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just going to move forward to right up next to my good friend here, Garland, and then I'm going to swing away at the lady of the house.
Oh, you're gonna. Woo. Okay.
Is,
on
uh,
Marzook.
What else were we gonna do?
Right?
Is,
Like,
Don't sound
is she
surprised.
prone?
Yes, she is prone. So she is flat-footed.
does that mean
which-
that I have a...
Not
does that give me any...
+2?
It's a -2 to her AC, so it's effectively +2 to your roll.
Gotcha. Here
Quick
comes
shout
the
out
swing.
to Chris Martinez. in the chat. Welcome. How you doing, Marty?
What's up, Chris? When you come into play with us, Chris? Huh?
You've been called out.
Pathfinder finding null. What the heck?
All right, so move is one action. Attack is second action?
Yes, I'm trying to attack right now. It is.
Oh, hover over Marzook and press T.
Yeah, that'll target
Gotcha.
her. And then when you do the
And
attack
then
roll, it'll
you can do it.
automatically tell you if you hit or miss.
Fabulous. Thank you. Now what's happening? Why are you not doing it now?
Come on. So you're in
Roll the dice.
you're in your character sheet, right?
I am. Yeah, I am in the attacks page.
Let's see here.
I am hovering over the dice thing. I'm clicking. I have targeted her. Apologies.
Yeah, and okay, so in the second tab actions, under
Right.
attacks is your hammer,
Right.
and then the
Mhm.
first button should say strike. The first blue button
Just
underneath.
Yep, just clicked it.
Why? Oh my goodness, technical difficulties, people.
Pony
Right.
Finder.
Try clicking the actual icon far left.
I'm
I
going to
just
try not
clicked it
having
for you.
popped out.
Yeah, it's working. Do you not have permission or something?
Yeah, it says Pony Finder for Pathfinder 2E. Enable heritage ability boost reported. I don't know what this means.
Pony Finder is the add-on that Octavia is using.
Yeah, that shouldn't affect you at all. I don't know why it would be.
I have a plus 11 to hit, so I will just roll this.
Yeah,
Right
let's
here.
just do
Yeah.
it manually. Why not?
Yeah, just
Effectively, you're plus 13 because she is prone.
Okay. Plus 13 and roll.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
oh no.
That's
You
not
rusty.
good.
Spent too
That
much
is-
time behind the bar.
That is a crit fail.
I've been
You look
slinging the
down
drink too much.
as you raise up your hammer to strike her. She looks up at you with big puppy dog eyes, and she looks at you with a tear. She raises her hand towards you as if to try to stop this massive hammer. A futile attempt to stop your attack. And a tear, one single tear falls on her cheek, and she says, I did it for my children. My babies. And you swing down, hitting the floor next to her. I don't know if it was a slip of the hand or maybe a slip of your conscience, but you miss her. You have one more action. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try again. I
Okay.
take a -5 to that.
-5. So you're an effective you're at +8.
Yep.
So that's 13.
Yeah.
What is her AC? I don't even know. Oh, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh,
All right. So this is a +5. One of this is is 1 point of electricity damage. And it is coming from a magical weapon, if that matters.
That does not matter.
All right.
That's -10. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's see here. Why is this not working? Man, everything's not working all of a sudden. What did we do? Oh, you say it's combat status. There we go. Boom. This time you raise your hammer again, and she raises her hand up toward you in a futile attempt to stop you, and she says, I did it for my babies.
And I do it for my family.
And you You drop this hammer on her, and it is like, I'm just gonna give you a brief, a very clear description. It's like a sledgehammer hitting a stick of warm butter.
Oh, it's not the Gallagher.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's-
go. Oh, it
It's-
sounds smooth and buttery now.
She is annihilated, and the minute you do that, you hear screams of rage coming from the vampires. Screams of utter disgust and rage. All right.
Oh no!
It
Did I
is
hurt Mummy?
It is Tezuk's turn, and he flies to here. And it is now on to Carlin's turn.
Okay. Hmm.
Thoughts. So many thoughts.
Well, trying to figure out how I did this before. There it is.
Whoa, look at that.
What have I done?
That is a whole thing. What did you just do?
There.
That is amazing. I love it.
The
I tried
first
to draw 2 cones.
And-
And
one of them did not draw
Can you
the
just
correct
control?
direction.
Can you control
Well-
Z that one? Oh, there we go. Okay, good, good. Now it's one cone. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how to get rid of them, see if I had to move or not. Because Foundry, in its loveliness, has cone measuring templates.
You're trying to hit the two vampires in
Yeah,
front of you.
I can hit both because what I have now is a 60-foot cone,
One, two.
which is way more than enough
Oh yeah, definitely.
to hit
Oh.
them both.
Yeah.
Okay, I am not going to move. I'm going to use the heal spell, which so Carlin would know that vampires are undead,
Yes.
right?
Actually, you know what?
cool. That's
Yeah, you know undead. I need all three of you to give me a recall knowledge. Either religion, arcana, or yeah, religion, arcana. One of the two.
Is that from all of us?
Yep, each one of you.
I will be going religion because it is one more than my
As will I.
arcana.
Which I did. I didn't roll for nothing.
Cool. Okay.
Apparently, I know religion, so that's 26.
So,
Damn.
yes,
Jeez.
Carlin and Diggy, you both realize vampires are undead and that these are vampires.
You mean, or am I
Octavia,
noticing something more?
you
Okay,
will notice
okay.
something more. You definitely notice those two things. But you remember from your time as a wild Pegasi, you learned about the weaknesses of vampires. Vampires, the only way they can die is a wooden stake through the heart. They are
Oh.
they are weakness to sunlight and silver. They are also they're revolted by religious symbols. And you
Good to
also
know.
know that they have unnatural healing ability.
Okay. That is definitely going to change what I was going to do.
Where were we? Let's go here. It is Carlin. What are you doing?
I am casting the heal spell with 3 actions.
Oof.
Turns into a
Oh man, Octavia, I
At a
told you I was gonna
second
put up some
level.
fight music and then I forgot to do it. So here we go. Fight music coming up.
All right, so casting heal.
What's up, Bridget?
Now-
Bridget's in the chat.
Hey, welcome, Bridget.
Hey.
Welcome, welcome.
I have this glass, which is from Alex and Bridget's wedding.
Ooh. Well, aren't you special?
I am.
Bridget, where was my
you don't have to
invite?
be an asshole
Where was
about
my
it.
invite, Bridget?
I have an engraved glass too. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but
Oh, that's it.
it's
Is that
actually
actually?
had-
Is that actually?
that's Octavia.
That's Octavia.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Mine is also
So-
from a wedding, but not.
Oh, that's from a
Engraved.
wedding. That's super cool.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah!
that's really cool.
Is that was that from Matt's wedding?
No, that was from my friend, also a Matt. I was part of the, I was one of the groomsmen, and that was his gift to us all, was tumbler glasses with a D20 and set.
That's sick. That's super cool.
Very nice. So back to the actual game. They each take 11 points of damage.
11
Heal at
points.
second level.
11 points of damage. That was pretty good. Pretty good. You
Why? Thank you.
cast the heal in front of you, which is normally this kind of warm, glowing light sprinkling out of your fingertips, but when it reaches them, it just you're like searing as it touches their skin, and you hear them shriek in pain. That was a 3-action spell, right?
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is your turn. Octavia, it is your turn.
Okay. So first off, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to have some torches. Now, oftentimes, wooden torches, as seen in popular media, will be relatively pointed at the end that you don't burn.
Yeah, true.
Is this the case with these torches?
I wouldn't call them sharp, but with enough force, they could be used as a stake.
Okay, that is all I wanted to know.
You set it in a place and I'll hammer it home.
That was going to be exactly my request of you. So yeah, I am going to move to here. Nope, that did not do what I wanted it to do. I'm going to move to here. So there's one action.
Okay.
I'm assuming that taking the torch out of my bag is going to be another action.
It is equipping. I made the assumption all 3 of you are holding your regular weapons currently, but drawing out something new will be an action. And since we made the rule that you have one hand, no, you had 2 hands.
Yeah.
No, you had 2. We're good. You have a dagger in one hand, which is essentially your wing, and then in the mouth you have the torch. That's 2 actions.
Yeah. What is going to be the cost of holding the torch in place over Marzook's.
That's a manipulate action, so it's one regular action.
Okay, so that would then be my 3 total actions. So the movement, equipping the torch.
Wait, you're
and
putting over
then-
Marzook's? Okay.
Yeah.
With your roll, I'm sorry I did not make this clear. With your roll, observation roll, you are 99.99999% sure Marzook is not a vampire.
Then why did the silver coin deal so much damage?
She's a chump. She's nothing. She had like 10 HP total.
Okay. Okay. That okay. Well then that's gonna change everything because
Change
I no
it.
longer need to do that. So instead my move is going to be from how do I do this again? Is it hold? Hold. So from where I was to there.
Gotcha.
Which should now put me exactly 30 feet from this one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the exact range of my telekinetic projectile attack.
Mind bullets.
So, well, coin bullets. Coin bullets.
Yeah.
The silver coin is still on the ground from when I struck
Yes, it is.
Marzook. So I'm just gonna sling that bad boy right at this guy.
I don't know if we decided this or if it's in the rules anywhere, but this would be considered an attack action, so they would still need to roll to hit.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
It's part of it. So I need to roll. It'll be a d20 plus 8.
Plus 8's 15.
15.
That is a miss.
So it just goes whizzing by his head.
Yep.
Okay.
One more
that's
action
all
left.
I got. No, because I moved.
Moved,
and
and
that spell is a 2-action spell.
Gotcha. It's a 2-action spell.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, and my shield spell at this point has dropped, so I no longer get that bonus.
All right. It is now.
Just to jump in, Swamp Swimmer, if she's not undead,
Mhm.
then my heal spell would have actually healed her
Oh, but she's dead.
for 11 HP.
Oh. I love it. I actually want her to be alive. She's got some story elements to talk about. 11 HP?
Yes.
Oh my
For
goodness.
better or for worse. Did not expect that.
He wakes up just suddenly. Oh, thank you, good sir. Oh, please again, my children.
Yes, we're going to deal with your children, so don't worry about that.
It is now Gadzook's turn. The larger, girthier vampire. And he jumps, again, flies over to the end of this balcony over here. Actually, let me just go
Oh, I
right there.
don't like this positioning.
Yeah. This is not good for us.
No, it's not.
Next up is Yurzook. Yurzook takes one action to fly to here. Then targets Octavia. Makes a grab move on you. Grab is... Oh, shoot, my cheat sheets are gone. I don't know where my cheat sheets went. Shoot. It's a athletics check. Oh, man,
Contested athletics check.
I think it's
I feel like I
contested.
have something for this, like a liberated step or something like that.
Let's see.
Athletics check against the target's fortitude DC.
There we go. What's your fortitude
Against
DC?
my
That is a that's a
fortitude
set number.
Yeah, I don't know. I assume it's 10 plus my modifier, which would be 17 then?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So 17.
He giant veiny bat wings wrap around your wings and grab you. He now has you in his grasp, and inside this cocoon of wings, both yours and his, he stabs you in the dark.
Hold on. I wanna check something.
I also have a question when you're done checking, Octavia.
So I guess it's not really an attack action, is it?
What?
The grapple.
No, it's considered an attack action if you have an attack of opportunity. No, it's not a move.
No,
it's not. A move.
Yeah, because I have nimble dodge, which should give me a +2 circumstance bonus, but I don't think it would work for the grapple.
Gotcha. Okay, so he is going to strike you with a +2 for being grappled.
Okay.
What is your? Let's see if it'll do it for me. Oh boy. Your AC is 21, right?
Yes.
That is a critical
23.
critical hit.
23. 23 with nimble dodge.
Do you want to use your nimble dodge? Are you allowed to know that what I rolled before that? Before choosing?
I would say so.
I rolled a 32.
It's just a.
I rolled a 32.
So that would put it outside of critical range.
It would.
I want to use that.
All right.
So, real quick, Swamp Swimmer, before we get too far, what is the effect of a religious symbol on these vampires? Because
You don't know that? You don't know that?
I'm holding my sword, which is my religious symbol.
As am I
As a-
holding a hammer, which is
as
my
a
religious
cleric.
symbol.
Let me find out here.
Because as a war priest of Suna, my divine focus is my longsword. You said they are repulsed by religious symbols.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a
I know
range.
I know what will happen, and nothing has happened yet.
Fair enough. I can live with that.
That is 7 points of damage, Octavia. 7.
Okay.
Ooh, goodness. Something's stuck in my throat. There we go.
37.
All right. Next up in the battle is Diggy.
All right. So, my movement is 15 feet. Can you move through somebody's?
Whoa, Carlin just dropped a bunch of points. Okay, you're back. Keep going.
Right. Can I
I'll
move
explain
through
that.
Carlin? Or
I think you can move through friendly.
Yes, you can
Spaces,
move through
can't
friendlies,
you?
yes.
Yeah, you can.
all right, I'd like to take my movement to move to there.
Okay.
I'd like to make the shove action with my hammer. I think it still has. I think the Stormhammer still has a shove tag on it.
Yes, it does.
So shove is
Actually-
a athletics versus dexterity DC, I think.
Ooh, I'm not very good at athletics.
Or reflex DC, not dexterity.
I maybe.
None of us know the rules. We're playing Pathfinder 2e, and unfortunately, none of us know the rules.
Let's see.
I mean, I'll just hit him. I'll
Oh,
roll
no,
for
no, no,
attack.
no.
Push a creature away. You attempt an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC, so it's the same as the as
Fortitude
grapple.
DC. So, give me a athletics check. Whew.
Oh no.
Whew. Is that two
Okay.
natural ones this game so far?
It is. Where's that scotch that you had?
It's popping open right now. Yeah, you give. Is that a crit failure?
Who was the
Mhm.
natural one?
That is a
So
that
it's
is a
always
crit
Uh,
Two of
failure.
those
Okay,
in one
now,
turn.
however, hold on. Because
Hey,
I literally
Martinez.
just read this.
This one's for you.
You can drop your hammer
Yeah.
to only have it be a failure instead of a crit fail.
Really?
Yes. Because he's using his
Because-
hammer as the shove action, he can drop it to only have it be a failure instead of a crit fail. Because if
You
you
either-
crit fails, he
You
falls
f-
prone.
Exactly. You can either drop your hammer or fall prone. What do you want to do?
I'll drop my hammer, and
Ting,
then
ting,
I'll
ting,
use
ting,
my
ting.
final action to pick it back up.
Yep. There you go. There's your turn.
Don't worry, I got something for you, Octavia.
That's a big brain move there.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Turzook is
No,
flying
no
to
problem.
here. Bam. He needs to make a check, which he passes. So it's one move. He is now going to attempt to grab Diggy. So give what is your fortitude DC? Your fortitude,
Oh,
it's probably huge.
It's
21.
yeah, 10 plus your fortitude bonus.
Yeah, 21.
So I need to roll a 21 or I need to roll a 31.
21.
No, he needs to roll
It's a
20.
21. You have to roll
yeah.
the 21 to beat it.
21. Okay.
Yeah, he's got
okay.
plus 11 on fortitude.
Oh boy, that okay. Another instance of veiny bat wings wrapping around you, and you
Jesus.
struggling against them. Right when you pick up your hammer, you raise up your eyes and just get enveloped by this.
I have a thing called Liberating Step.
Is that an
Nope, it
action?
says for allies.
Oh.
The trigger is somebody taking damage. So I don't believe it's an action. I think it's a reaction.
Yes, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
But it is
Which
to
might
an
happen
ally,
right
not to
now.
myself.
He is your Zook is going to attempt to stab you inside of the cocoon that is his wings. He gets +2 because you're grabbed, and +2 because you're flat-footed. Because you have an opponent on the opposite side of you. So he gets +4. What is your AC, sir?
My AC is 22.
I hit. I do not crit. And I do. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That was the wrong roll. Oh, I rolled. Okay, yeah. That is 7 damage. 7 damage. He still would have hit even without the additional +2. Octavia.
Is he not his own ally?
Hmm?
Is he not his own ally, and is he not within 15 feet of himself?
Oh god. Oh god.
See, this is fun for me. I am normally a rules lawyer, but I don't know the rules. So
Yay, welcome to the club. Take 7 points of damage, Diggy. 7 points.
Taken. I mean,
No,
but
your
if
little,
that liberating
your little
step
progress bar
kind of
did not
affects
move
me.
very far.
No, I don't think it can, because it specifically says your ally and both, as in the attacker and your ally, are within 15
Right.
feet of you. However, you could have actually utilized that last turn when I got grabbed.
it
'Cause it's
says,
15 feet.
and both are within 15. The enemy was not within 15 feet of me. That's why I didn't use it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, trust me,
Alright.
it's there. And the next time you get attacked, it's coming for you. But
Carlin, it's your turn.
that be
Oh yeah, the requirements are your own, just that you're not encumbered, not saying anything about restrained or grappled or anything, so...
All right, so I'm going to, with my first action, move to right here.
Okay.
I have my sword drawn. Does that
Yes.
have any effect on this creature?
I have been
Berserk?
in control of that certain situation, and nothing has happened yet.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Spells. Alright, so at the moment I'm just going to make an attack against Verzuk.
Yurzuk.
Terzuk?
Yurzuk, right. That's
14
a
is
miss.
14 is not enough.
Unfortunate.
One more action.
All right, I'm going to attempt to grapple Yurzuk.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check, or athletics check. That's a total of
26.
26, which is that is enough. You have
Better be.
Yurzuk grappled.
So we've formed a conga line now?
Yeah, it's basically
Yes.
a conga line.
Alright,
A hugging conga line.
so all I need to do is just grapple Carlin then, and we've got a full-blown 4-person conga line here.
It's like a stand-up spooning train.
Or
But right
no,
now
no,
it's only
no.
3 long. If you spoon me,
Yeah.
then it's 4.
Yeah, there. Well, no. I would need to get the other one, the one that's grappling you.
So
That is
next
true.
up,
To
next
make it
up
a true train.
Yeah.
is Marzuk, and she immediately runs to the backside of Carlin and attempts to grapple him.
Great. Amazing.
Oh my god.
You seem to leave my children alone.
My babies, my poor babies. Give me what's
DC is
There we go.
20.
she does not grapple you. She kind of just kind of lightly slaps your back, just like, stop, please stop, sir. My babies, my poor babies. Octavia, it's your turn.
Okay. So that is only a single action. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Or should I?
I think you should.
You know what? I think it's okay. Because neither of these appear to have any sort of multi
Us?
thing. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop another coin because I think the other one is too far away.
Ding, ding, ding.
to drop another coin. And then I am going to lob that thing at
Which vampire?
yeah, I'm thinking the one I'm thinking the one grappling Diggy.
So the one on there.
When
That's Tezuk.
when Octavia dropped the coin, does Marduk flinch just like a little bit?
Nope, there's no flinching going on.
So yeah, I will drop the coin, and then I'm gonna telekinetically fling it at
Can you see their names? I have names.
Tezuk.
Yeah, you could. Good.
Yeah,
you can see them.
so I can hover over it and see it highlighted in the encounter tracker. So yeah, so I'll be flinging it at Tezuk. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. Crap. That got hidden. Hold on. Okay. So +8.
+8.
Yeah.
That's 22.
22. That hits.
Beautiful.
Okay, so normal
So that
normal damage for a coin hitting someone is just what, D6?
for this particular spell, anything I hurl at them is 1d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is
Looks like catapult.
+2, I believe. Because it should be my charisma. Yeah, so it's +2. So yeah, it'll be 1d6 +2. Any modifiers you want to add to that, or do you want to keep that a secret?
I'll know that for myself.
Okay.
No,
It's a
boo.
1, so it's 3 damage, but it's silver.
3 damage. All right.
And
That's your turn, right?
I have 1 action left.
Oh, the dropping the coin is not a action. Dropping is not an action.
Yes. Yes. So I would then like to take the escape action.
Which is just step away without attack of opportunity.
You attempt to escape from being grappled, immobilized, or restrained. Choose one creature, object, spell effect, hazard, or other impediment imposing any of these conditions on you. Attempt a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. This is typically the athletics DC of a creature grappling you, which that'll be the case here. You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check instead of using your attack modifier. So
Okay. I know his
I
athletics
will-
DC, so give me a roll.
I will be using my acrobatics. I will be using
Because
an acrobatics
rogue.
check. Because rogue. Because plus
rogue.
10.
Because rogue.
So this is
Yeah,
25.
you definitely pass.
Okay.
With
So I am no longer grappled.
I'm imagining like he's got his wings all over you. It's like they're struggling, and then just like throw off his wings, and yours are like just straight up and like angular. Like what's the movie company that has the Pegasus at the beginning? TriStar.
Paramount.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Now I do need to know. It wasn't a critical success, was it?
It was not.
Okay. Okay, that'll be my turn then.
All right.
I escape. I don't get to move at all.
Next up is Gadzuk, who jumps off the balcony, flaps, and glides all the way down to behind Octavia for 2 actions, and then he maybe does something that I'm going to think about for a
If he is
second.
going to attack,
Oh, he can't do that. He can't do that. He is going to attack, though.
then I am going to trigger my liberating step.
Now, what does that do?
Well, no, this is after the resolve of the attack. Because if the trigger is the ally taking damage, the ally gains resistance to all damage against the triggering damage, equal to 2 plus my level.
Okay.
So if I take damage.
If you take damage.
If you take damage. All right, so he is attacking Octavia, and he is going to... Yeah, he's just going to strike you. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That is a critical hit. You ready
Was
for
it
this?
a nat 20?
It was not a nat 20.
Okay, does 23 make a difference?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because
All
remember,
right.
you were flat-footed. You got that extra 2 in there. This is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt.
So that would remove the flat-footed penalty because it's a +2 for my nimble.
It's still you're good. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's the damage?
Oh my god.
I am going to throw the liberating step in there.
So liberating step does bounce. Is it hold off some damage?
-5 to the damage.
-5.
6.
Resistance 5. Oh, 6. Right. For level 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Octavia, you take 29 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Does saying that out loud confer any sort of disadvantage to the enemies? You said 29?
29.
That's too much.
Yeah, guys, I'm at 8.
He critted and I rolled well, so. And that is his turn. It is now Zook's turn. Without any warning, your Zook turns around. None of you have attack of opportunity, right?
Where would that be?
It'll be
I don't
under
think so.
skills.
So he is flat-footed and immobilized. For the record.
Oh, he is immobilized. So he's going to attempt to break
Because I
free.
have him grappled.
He's going to attempt to break
He's
free.
got to do the escape.
I'm going to do with my athletics against your athletics DC. What is that?
19.
He fails. He is going to be the only thing he's going to do is attempt to do this for the rest of the turn. This is considered an attack, so I get a map.
I don't see anything about that on any of the information here.
Okay, so he's just going to try it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oof, okay, that's a crit fail.
Okay, hold on. If he crit fails, he can't attempt to escape until his next turn.
Okay, I crit failed actually. I'd rolled the 3rd dice and I crit failed again. So
Oh.
you see him just squirming in your arms, Carlin. And he's saying, sword bad, sword bad. Diggy, it is your turn.
Even though I'm grappled, can I attack or can I only try to break the grapple?
You can still attack, but you're -2 to hit.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna try to hit the guy in front of me, the one that's grappling me.
The one on the top
Yeah,
right, Terzuk.
Yeah.
Tezuk.
Terzuk. So here we go. Oh, are you
Man.
fucking kidding me?
Your rolling is horrible. What is that total?
Seriously. 15.
15? That is not hit.
Okay, well, I'll try again.
So that would be plus
3? No, plus
There we go. It's coming.
plus 6. And it's and you get another minus 2
fuck
there.
me. Okay, so no.
That is a crit failure.
Well, shit.
So you
Wait,
can.
my attack is a crit failure?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
critical
doesn't,
miss.
it,
There's right there.
it doesn't say anything, but I just want to point it out.
I would use your
Um,
last action to try to escape, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Although I'm sadly terrible at
So acrobatics, athletics, or your unarmed attack modifier can be used. So you
unarmed attack modifier.
that
+10.
would actually only be a +2 right
2.
now.
Yeah, no, never mind. We'll just try
So-
to do the athletics,
Yeah.
or is it acrobatics?
Either
Athletics. Oh yeah,
I'll
it's,
take
you get
it.
the choice.
one. It's acrobatics or athletics can be used instead.
Me. No,
Man, you're
it's just not
rolling-
my day, guys.
Your rolling is
Oh
horrible.
man.
All right, so you're still
I
restrained.
wish I had a second camera so I could roll my dice.
Next
I
up
mean,
is Tezuk.
You could. You could.
He still has you grappled,
He does.
so he is going to do a little bit. So you look up, you're trying to escape, you're wiggling, you're trying to get your arms, and you're unsuccessful. It's just his veiny black bat wings are too strong. You look up at his face, and he looks down at you, and you see him you hear just a slight little.
What do you mean, dare me? Like, we're
looks-
about the same size, aren't
He
we?
looks when he is beasted out into Strigoi form. He is way taller than you. You hear just a little
All right then.
flick, and just his vampire
Uh,
fangs just come out a little farther. And
the classic shing. Yeah.
Okay, athletics. What's your fortitude DC?
21.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay. And with lightning speed, his head and fangs sink into the side of your neck. You hear a
Okay.
You have a condition called drained.
Okay.
Let me read this out. You take a status penalty equal to your drained value on Constitution-based checks such as Fortitude saves. You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level, minimum 1 times the drained value, and your maximum hit points is reduced by the same amount.
Okay. What does that mean?
Number
What
of
is
hit
the
points.
drained value?
It's drained
Yeah.
1, just drained 1.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 4.
So I lose
Take
4
four.
points.
You lose 4 points of current and max.
Yep.
How do I change? Hold on. Working.
You can click on modifiers and say you can add a status modifier, which
It is
maybe
not allowing me to do that.
yeah, you might have to do that. Swamp Swimmer.
Yeah, I can't access the modifiers, so I'm afraid.
I'm putting it
Swamp
on
Summer,
you.
You're gonna have to do that yourself.
I'm putting it on you here.
Oh yeah.
Putting on you.
Oh, yeah.
Where's flat-footed? Okay. You have the drained attribute on you now,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to put grappled.
Oh, I Still showing dice.
Grabbed. There we go. You have all the correct modifiers on you now.
All right then.
Wow, it's starting to look like an MMO.
Or dots.
That is Tazuk's turn. It is now Carlin.
Okay, so just so I can get the lay of the land here, Yurzuk still has Octavia grappled?
No, I am not grappled.
Okay.
The only
fair
one
enough.
still grappled is Diggy.
Yeah. that's
And you have Yurzuk
Yes,
grappled.
I have. Okay.
Swamp Summer, did you take away from my current hit points when you removed from my maximum? Because I'd already removed from my current hit points.
No, I didn't. I
prior to
haven't even
that.
done the maximum yet, so I'm working on that.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, it looks like you already did because it's not where it was. It was 66. Now it's 62.
Oh, it did itself. It did itself.
Okay.
Thank you, Foundry VTT.
Right. So I'm gonna give myself back a few more hit points then. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
first-
probably auto removed the
Yeah.
board from both.
First thing I'm gonna do is use battle medicine on Octavia. Do a treat wounds.
Okay. Oh, is
And
that a
that's a
nat? That's a
crit.
that's a nat 20.
Yeah.
So that means
So
she gets.
Hold on, is that 27 hit points I get back?
let me
It
make
is.
sure that that's accurate.
Is that
It says
27?
critical success.
Is that 27 doubled or is that the doubled value?
That's the doubled
That
value.
would be the doubled value. Yeah.
Wow. How did you do that, Carlin? In RPing wise?
So I'm holding Yurzuk. I just pull out a bandage, swing wildly, and slap it onto Octavia's wounds, and somehow it's absolutely perfect.
I'm thinking
Well,
it's some.
I like
it's,
to think
it's sort of like
perfect.
it's kind of like a
and
wet cast situation. The stuff they put on to make a cast is like the paper mache, whatever it is beforehand. Just slapping that on her side.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
critical success. Target regains 4d8 hit points.
Wow.
All right, Octavia, give yourself those hit points, please.
All right, so that's going to be
You basically
a
just
total of
negated some of that
35. Yeah, like almost all of it.
crit. Almost all of that crit that just happened, you just negated.
Yeah.
Well done.
I will take it.
Well done.
Was that one action also?
That was
Yeah, that is one action. I can't do that again on Octavia for 10 minutes, but I think it worked out about as well as I
Yeah.
could possibly have done.
yeah.
Garland, I don't mean to be an imposition, but if you could, like, just a little bit of help would be nice. Thank you.
I will try to get to that in a moment. I'm going to move over here
Okay.
and drag Yurzuk with me.
Oh boy. So he ends up like here.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Which is the perfect position. I was hoping you would do something like this, provided that the next thing you're going to do is what I think you're going to do.
You're gonna do
Cone heel.
what I think.
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
what
do.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, that is perfect positioning to just get
Well,
everyone.
Unfortunately, I can't do that because I already used an action, and the cone heal is a 3-action spell. maybe next turn I can do that. But what I am going to do is stab this motherfucker.
We
All right, you.
Could you heal just him?
Yes, but that would use a spell slot. So,
True.
but yes, generally speaking, against undead.
Oh, that's why
a
there's no more
heal works
flat-footed.
as damage.
Okay, so with I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys watched the new like the updates on Pathfinder recently, but they just kind of did re-release the game, and they changed a lot of the names to get away from Pathfinder First Edition and Dungeons and Dragons and all the stuff before. So flat-footed is now off guard. So that's the connection I missed before. Flat-footed is now off guard. Okay, continue.
I did not know that. But he is flat-footed / off guard still because I have him grappled, and I'm going to make a longsword attack
All right.
against him.
Oof. Oof.
For an 11.
That's a crit failure, my friend.
Now, I would
unfortunate.
like...
No, it's not a
Point
crit failure.
out.
It's not a crit failure. It's just a regular failure. Sorry.
Regular old normal failure.
I would like to point out that we do have 1 hero point available to us per character per session.
Each of you have
as
a
well as
reroll if you
whatever
want to use it.
bank.
Yeah. There is no
So,
banks. There is
that
0
is-
bank.
There's 0 bank? Okay. All right, well,
Come
I
on,
gotta...
people, subscribe.
Just hit
I
that
gotta-
subscribe
I
button.
gotta-
Come on.
I think everybody that's watching
Is
that I'm
already
aware
subscribed.
of has already
Yeah.
subscribed.
I know.
If anybody that I am not aware of personally is watching, please subscribe. I could use that
What?
point.
What an audience we have. What an audience.
Seriously, they're the best.
I gotta
As one of
shut
them.
up for a little while now, so...
Okay. But no, before you do that,
Actually, hold on.
do your
Let
turn.
me take my turn first, and then I'll shut up for a little while.
Carlin, your turn is
Okay.
over. Hold on, it's Marzook's
Well-
turn first, and she
I
is
have
going
to decide if I need to use that point to re-roll this.
Oh, okay.
Even if I hit, it's not going to do a ton. So I think I will not at this moment.
Okay. Marzook's turn. She's going to just slap hands on your back, and nothing's going to happen. But it is now Octavia's turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Here is what I would like to do. I would like to hope and pray that the
Gadzook.
enemy I am next to does
Gadzook.
not have an opportunity attack
We'll see. We'll see.
because I'm
You-
moving there.
And nothing happens.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
All right.
Okay.
So Tezook is now flat-footed because you are directly across from him.
Yep.
So you get a +2 modifier to this roll.
Yes. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? Okay. I don't remember if we determined this previously or not.
So does this mean that he currently has the off guard tag
Yes.
applied to him?
Yes, I can add that. I mean,
Oh, I just feel like it seems like Foundry does all the math for you. It's
it
all
does. It does, and it's awesome. But what was the off guard? Off guard.
It's that shield split.
There we go. Bam. Off guard.
Would my spell that I'm using to sling coins at people
Coin slinger. Yeah.
allow me to utilize sneak attack?
Maybe? Read the part in the spell about the attack roll.
So the attack roll is make a spell attack roll against the target. If you hit, you deal bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage as appropriate for the object you hurled, equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yes, it would then.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I love
and
it.
sneak attack applies anytime that the creature is flat-footed.
Yes.
Yep. This is where the rogues shine.
Yeah.
Let the rogue shine. Oh, there we go. Episode title.
Hold on.
Let the rogue shine. A little bit of hair. A little bit of let the sun shine in. The age of
Okay.
Aquarius.
Right.
So this'll technically be plus 10 because he's flat-footed or off guard or whatever it's called now. Plus 8 and then minus 2 to him.
Yep. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a 6. That's not going to do it. Not gonna do
16.
it. You still have a third action if you want to.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I'm gonna use my hero point.
Oh, yeah. You can use your hero point. Okay.
I'm gonna use my hero point to reroll it.
Come on. Big numbers. Big numbers.
I think that's Jack.
That dice is cocked, but we're going to accept it. 12.
12. Okay,
Plus
so that's
8.
22.
22.
Well, it's
Plus 10.
it's 20, and then he's got
Yeah.
a minus 2. So
That hits.
yes. Okay, so it's a silver coin.
Yeah.
It'll be
So just roll the damage as normal, and I'll add the coin, the
2d6
silver part of it.
plus 2. That's a
There's
6.
6. Okay. What's
That's
that?
2.
2. So 8,
So
10 total?
8, 10 total.
Plus the silver damage. Okay, here we
Plus
go.
the silver damage.
10. As you fling this coin at Tazuk's back, it hits his shoulder, and you see it like man, I hate to keep going back to this reference, but it's like a hot knife just straight through butter. Like it's going straight through him with zero resistance.
That's what I like to see. I like to think it bounces off of Diggy's armor.
It goes through Suzuki, and then you hear on the backside, like you don't know what's happening because it's like, you know, Tazuk's in your vision, and then goes through him. You hear him shrieking. There's a sound, and then you hear a little pink as it bounces off Diggy's armor.
That was nice. I like that. That's very good.
a little bit of vampire blood splatters on your cheek.
Ooh.
Remember, you're still in the warm embrace of the veiny bat wings.
Warm
is-
and veiny.
All
It
right.
is Gadzuk's turn.
Now I'm gonna shut up for a while.
Yeah. And Gadzuk's just gonna strike a Diggy. You are both. You're double flat-footed, or off-guarded. Does
Does
off
it
guard?
stack?
Does off
I
guard
don't think
stack?
it stacks.
Oh, wait, so it's
You can only be flat-footed once.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. He is going to strike at you.
Right.
No, he's not going to strike at you. He's going to do something a little different.
Why is my AC going down? Oh, because I'm flat-footed. Never mind. That's fine. Not
Oh,
flat-footed,
that's
off guard.
I need you to give me the spell DC uses the DC of the vampire's level, and a creature that succeeds is. What is my level DC? That doesn't make sense to me.
Googling.
Googling.
Am I not a good Googler?
Lanny, 10 plus level. Okay, Octavia said it right. It's 10 plus the character's level. And he is like, okay. Give me a fortitude save. DC. Fortitude DC. No.
According to Archives of Nethys, it's actually higher than that. They just have a chart. They have a table that says level 4 DC by level is 26.
What?
D26.
Okay, let me read the actual thing. When you're determining a skill DC based on something that has a level, find the level of the subject and assign the corresponding DC. Since spells use a 1 to 10 scale, use the spell level column. I'm sorry.
Screw it. It's too much.
It's
I'm
19.
going with 10. It's 19. Okay, 19's fair enough. Give me a fortitude.
Yeah.
A fortitude saving throw.
There was one table by level and one table by spell level, and the level column says 19.
And your fortitude's plus 10, so that's a 23. You pass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So as
Thank you.
Gadzook towers over you, he stares at you intently, and as you look into his eyes slowly turn into pinwheels. Black and white pinwheels. It's absolutely mesmerizing. But you're like, you shake your head. You're like, fuck that shit.
No.
Fuck that shite.
Fuck that. You're not gonna take
Nothing
me like
happens.
that.
That is 2 actions. So with his last action, he's just gonna swing on you. Is that an attack roll? It's an activity. No, so it's not an attack roll. Okay, so he is going to just attack, swipe on you. That hits. And it does 16 points of damage.
Fuck me. So 40.
So what you can do is when you click on yourself, and the little there's a number value beneath your token, you can just type in -15, enter, and it'll do the math for you.
Gotcha.
That is his
yeah.
turn. It is now your Zook's turn. He's gonna attempt to get away from. Oh, he is still. Okay. Again, he's going to try to break free from your grasp. What is your athletic DC?
19.
Athletics. 19. He breaks free. He just scrapes away at your arms and flinging your arms open. And with that, he has 2 more actions, and he is going to go like this. Whoa, why am I not... Okay, so he's going to go to there. That is his action.
Is he gonna go cry to his mummy, but she's right here.
Diggy, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack the guy that's grappling me. Actually, no. First, I will attempt to break the grapple.
Yep.
I'll do that first. Athletics. Here we go.
Oh, that was almost a 2. That was almost a 2.
It was.
Athletics. You rolled a 16.
Yeah,
How do you have an athletics modifier of 4? That doesn't make sense.
because I'm not trained in it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do
He's
it.
a paladin, you know?
You don't do it. You don't do it. I thought you
I-
freaking would have trained in athletics. Come on, you're a dwarf.
Let me recheck the character I built in.
That's a stereotype
right.
and not necessarily accurate.
Vicky. Oh no, I am trained in athletics. That should be a +10.
Yeah, see, that seems very wrong. Yeah. So you rolled a what? A 12 plus 10 is 22. That passes.
All right. Bulk. All right.
Is it- let me look at your character sheet here. So I'm gonna take off grabbed. Bam, that goes away. But you are still drained.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
So I am going to attack the guy who was just holding on to me, because fuck that guy. Hey, Mummy. I guess it's not going to be so good for your kids now, is it?
Yeah, it's yeah. It says trained in your character sheet. I don't know why I wasn't doing that.
It's because when I was transferring from Path Builder, I forgot that skill to check, and so I just changed it because it was supposed to have been trained this entire time.
So you went at Tazuk, not the big guy, but the guy between you and Octavia.
Yeah.
And
The one
roll
that's
it-
flat-footed.
Yep, you got a total of 20. That hits. Bam.
And one of that is it's magical, and one of it is electricity.
So that's a total of 12. Total of 12.
Yes, 12 damage.
Whoo! Guess what? You strike at Tazuk, and you hear a wham, and then like a squeak, squeak, and then he's silent and still. All right,
Nice.
it was Tazuk's turn next, but he is incapacitated. It is
I
Carlin's
think
turn.
I still have one more attack.
Oh my
I
gosh!
still have one more action,
I jumped ahead. Go ahead.
and this one's going for Gadzuk.
Okay.
Well, that's not gonna hit.
Shit.
That does not.
Back to normal, y'all.
Whoa.
Back to normal. It's only a 20 on the outside. When I drink, I'm looking at the 1.
Okay, Carlin, what you want to do?
Okay, I am going to do the thing. The 60-foot cone of heal at first level this time because I only have one more second level. But it should affect everybody in that cluster.
Except for Yerzuk, who ran up north. Okay.
Right.
So, first, as this, like, slow... This is like, if this was a movie, you'd cast it, and then it was like, it's spreading out of your hands in a slow-motion shot. First, it hits Marzuk, and she's like, wow, that feels great. Fantastic. Oh, I mean, my babies, but that, like, it feels good. It hits Diggy. How much does it heal him for?
Ooh.
It feels like a warm spring.
That
A
feels really
nice,
nice.
cold, crisp beer.
Is that plus 8?
Hang on. 6.
Yeah, 6 is 6. That's not too bad.
But it does 6 damage to Gadzuk.
Does 6 damage.
And then 6 healing to Diggy and Octavia.
So Octavia,
Nice.
go ahead and heal yourself for 6.
I'm 3 points away from full. We're doing great, guys.
All right.
Good.
That is your turn.
This has been a
Raider
roller
smash.
coaster.
Seriously.
It is now Marzook's turn, and she is just still flailing. It is now Octavia's turn.
All right. How many actions does the help action require? Or the
It should be
the
just
help
one. Just one.
thing? Okay, beautiful. So, here is the order of things that are going to happen.
The order of operations.
I'm going to equip a torch.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Torch is equipped.
I am going to use my second action to hold the torch over the heart of Tezuk. I'm going to use my last action to help Diggy when he makes a melee strike against the torch to drive it into this vampire.
All right. It's a good turn. It is now Gadzuk's turn.
Yep.
Gadzuk is upset. His brother is lying unconscious on the floor with a Pegasus holding a stake to its heart.
Yep.
He is going to look at Diggy and scream in rage. He is going to first attempt to grab you. What is your fortitude DC?
20. Because I am drained.
Oh boy. That is a fail. That is a fail. He fails. Again, he screams out in rage. He's going to attack you. Oh, that's a hit. That is a hit. 20. That is a critical hit.
You got a 32?
You got a 36.
Is that what a critical hit
He
is?
got a
Plus 10?
36. Yes, plus 10.
Oh.
Let's see what damage he does. This is going to hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's going to hurt a lot. Oh, that's 39 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and crackers.
Can
I have 6 hit points.
do we have another heal? Another cone? Something?
We might. We certainly might.
All right, that is his
Provided
turn.
he survives. I don't know what's gonna happen with this guy here.
Next up is Yurzuk, and he runs away. He runs into the shadows in the back end of this room, and he disappears from sight.
Diggy's gonna turn to Marzook and be like, I know who Mommy cuddled the most when he was little.
Diggy, it's your turn.
Diggy, spitting blood into the face of Gadzuk. Oh wait, no, I gotta drive
Yes.
this stake home.
Yes.
Angry. Furiosa style.
Is this a regular hit from the, is this an attack
Okay,
roll from the Stormhammer?
So hold on.
Okay, hold
So
on.
now I can use the aid action as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So, you try to help your ally with a task. Use this reaction. You must first prepare to help, usually by using an action during your turn. You must explain to the GM exactly how you're trying to help, and they determine whether you can aid your ally. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is kind of see where Diggy's gonna be swinging, and like make sure that
You're like
the
holding the stake, like,
yeah, pretty much. You know.
Hold.
So when
Ooh.
you use your aid
Hold
reaction, attempt a skill check or attack roll of a type decided by the GM. The typical DC is 20, but the GM might adjust the DC for particularly hard or easy tasks. The GM can add any relevant traits to your.
Wait, so what's the
pressure.
bonus if you succeed this DC check?
If I succeed, it's a +1. If it's a critical success, it's a +2 to the triggering check. If I'm a master with the check I attempted, it's a +3. If I'm legendary, it's a +4. I seriously doubt that's going to apply, considering I'm not a master in any skills.
This is definitely a dex.
Um,
This is definitely a dex check for you, and I'm going to set it to DC 15.
Well, could I use?
I think this is a
guess
pretty
it would-
easy task for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm curious is like, could I potentially use like, I don't know, acrobatics, maybe thievery.
No, I'm going to say dexterity.
I mean, I would figure thievery because it requires minute manipulation of something,
No,
like
nope.
precise manipulation. Okay.
Dexterity.
So just a raw dex. Okay.
Raw dex 15.
Okay. Okay. So my dex is +4. So I need to hit at least an 11. Boy, would I love a 20 though.
Well, yeah.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
we all?
Me
Alright.
too.
That's an 8.
Nope.
It's not a crit fail though, so nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing
It's
else.
just I'm holding it there. And
So, if I
does-
remember in the rule,
did them-
technically you're doing an attack on this prone vampire.
Right. Who
Don't
is also off guard.
yeah, don't attacks against unconscious people auto hit. Or am I just crazy?
that's an excellent point.
If it auto hits, do I still take the penalty if I attack something else?
Yes.
Damn it. It was worth asking.
Yeah. You're still taking the attack
Uh,
action,
let's
so yeah.
See, you're
great
sleeping,
is
you've been
true.
knocked out, you can't act, you take a -4 status penalty to AC, perception, and reflexes.
Oh, so it's just a
If
minus
you're
4.
unconscious because if you're unconscious because you're dying, you can't wake up while you have 0 hit points. If you're restored to 1 hit point, if you're unconscious and at 0 hit points but not dying, you naturally return. If you're unconscious,
I think the relevant part is the -4.
Yeah, minus
to
4.
AC.
So, give me an attack roll.
Alright then.
Diggy.
Diggy hole.
Jesus.
Fuck me.
All right. You miss. You want to go for it again?
Yeah.
Hero point.
You
yeah,
can re-roll
I'll
that with a
fucking
hero
try
point.
the hero point. I'll re-roll it with my hero point.
Uh,
How do I get
Right
rid
click.
of the hero points?
right click on him.
There we go.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, that's
Wow.
technically a 20.
No,
That's
you roll
technically a 20.
You roll a 5 plus 11 plus 4
Mhm.
Yeah,
is
so
20.
that's 16. That's 20.
Nope. Nope. Sorry, fellas.
With my final action, I'm
No,
going to raise
you
my
re-rolled. You re-rolled. You still have 2 more actions.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
2 more actions. I will, I guess, use my penalty attack.
Yeah, -5.
Okay.
So your +11 goes to +6.
Oh, just add 10 to whatever you roll. So
18.
16 again.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
16.
You have one last action. You might as well take it. It's a -10, but
Maybe you can roll a.
I believe the term for this is crit.
So
vision.
it's technically +5. I would just roll it.
18. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, Diggy. That was not good. That was not good. That was a waste of a turn. Carlin, it's your turn.
I know I wanted to raise my shield, but here we go.
Okay, I am going to move
I'm
to
going
right
to die.
here, and then I am going to cast a 2-action heal at 2nd level on Diggy.
Whew.
For 20.
That was a bad roll, and it's still a lot.
Yeah. It is +16.
Wow.
Oh, that
Okay.
fucking hurts.
That's your turn.
I'm sorry. My
Yes,
dice
it
luck
is.
are hitting you now, too.
No,
Octavia, it's your turn.
my shit dice rolling luck has existed for long before you showed up, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, scratch that. I'm going to have moved to right here
Yeah.
in hopes that some sort of religious icon assistance will.
Or the
Rock.
dual religious icon, because I'm also holding up my hammer, which is my deific weapon.
The deific.
I can't believe I didn't fucking get him one goddamn
Yeah.
time.
Welcome
Sorry.
to my world.
Sorry. Cheers. I'm already out of my backup. Which is probably a good thing.
Octavia, what you doing?
Interesting.
L'chaim.
I forgot that was a thing I could do. Earlier on, I don't think I was actually flat-footed when I was being flanked.
Hmm.
Because I have an ability that says I'm not flat-footed when I'm being flanked by creatures of my level or lower. Assuming they're of my
They're
level or
all of
lower.
the same level as you.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have been flat-footed there. But anyway, okay. Here is what I would like to do. Now, how many penalties is this corpse under right now? Because
It's a
it's got the -4. It's
And-
also technically, off guard, flat-footed, whatever. It's being flanked,
Yeah. So it's -6.
so that would be minus.
Oh, would that have
6.
affected any of my hits?
I
Would
don't
that have
think
affected-
you rolled horribly.
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
one of
he
those
got-
would
he
have been a
got- he got-
22, effectively.
One of those would have been a 22.
Yeah, that would have hit then. That would have hit.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Back in time.
Let's go with that.
Rewind.
Let's go with that. And then we don't have to-
Slam right on this thing like a hammer on a nail through its body. And just there's no movement from the vampire. You just see the stake sticking out of its chest.
Cool. I think actually, so because I'm pretty sure that 20 which is now a 22, was his re-roll of his first action.
Yes.
So
I still missed all of my other attacks.
well,
though.
take your 2 other actions as you would have wanted to. Because
Yeah,
one of the things you wanted to do is raise your shield, right?
That is true. I did
Yeah.
want to raise my shield.
Let's all right. Let this is all going back in time and redoing stuff. So let's just say no attack, but you get to raise your shield. So you
Seems fair.
And then you still get the heal from Carlin.
And then, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. AC is up to 24.
all
Beautiful.
right, but it's now Octavia's turn, and you can do whatever you want now.
Yes. Okay. That completely changes what I wanted, what I was gonna do. So that's great. Is there a particular range on how far? I guess it would be within 30 feet then, because that's the range.
What for? What?
For my telekinetic projectile. So
Oh.
what I'm looking for is because there's basically a coin all the way already on the ground at this corpse.
Mm-hmm.
But if I move, how far away can I get before I can no longer utilize that same coin and would have to drop another one?
So I would assume you have to stay within 30 feet or wherever the range of the spell is
Right,
of
yeah.
of the target of where it's going to.
Well, no. So the very first line of the spell is you hurl a loose, unattended object that is within range,
Mm-hmm.
which I would assume means that as long as that object is within 30 feet of you,
Yeah,
you can then hurl it to 30 feet from you, wherever that winds up being.
I guess I guess it's the way you're thinking about it. You're hurling it, or are you pushing it through the coin? An
It
enemy.
literally says you hurl
All
a
right,
loose.
fair enough. I accept.
So now it's considering how far I'm moving, it's not really gonna matter. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have to be like within a square of it. Because I'm gonna move right here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hurl the coin
Okay.
at the dude.
Gadzook.
Sorry,
And,
I'm getting serious mistborn energy.
Oh yeah, no. Like that was. I've been thinking about that since I found out we were fighting vampires and I had silver coins on me. Like this is. I'm right there with you.
Thank you.
I'll actually have like the first 3 books sitting on my bookshelf over here somewhere.
Your camera's still on your dice tray.
Oh, it is. It is. Well, let me do that. Let me get it back on me for a couple seconds before I flip back to my dice tray to roll. But okay, so this guy is now flat-footed,
Mm-hmm.
which means he'll take sneak attack.
I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Hold on 1 second.
And yeah, we're gonna do that. So this will be +8 -2 to him.
Mm-hmm. So plus 10 total. Oh! That's a natty 1. And you
Yep.
used your hero points, so that is just a 1. So
Yep.
that is 1-2 actions. Oh no, that was a 2-action
That is
spell.
That's a 2-action spell, and I moved, so
That is it.
that's my turn.
Gadzook,
that's my
it's now
turn.
your turn.
I
Oh, what is he gonna
think
do?
I think it's
That's
time for me to. I rolled a 1. I gotta
Put that
take a
one
shot.
away. Whoa, take a
Yeah.
shot.
Yep.
Gadzook jumps over Octavia to your other side. He is no longer
Oh,
flat-footed. And he turns to Octavia and swings on you.
Phrasing.
I'm gonna call 23 right now.
Even with the 23, that is a critical hit.
Seriously?
Yepers.
Damn.
Yadzook ain't nothing to fuck with.
Apparently.
28 points of damage.
Fuck me.
God damn. Okay, so that's... I'm down to 13.
That
Maybe
is-
this turn I'll get to try what I wanted to last turn. Last time I was down super low before I got miraculously healed by somebody throwing a
bandages
bandage
at you.
me and just getting all the luck.
It is Diggy's turn.
Diggy is going to move to about there because that is as far as he can move. Does that impart?
Nope, it is not off guard.
Okay. I'd have to move there. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little more ambiguous in 5th edition. In Pathfinder, it literally has to be on opposite sides.
Opposite sides. Makes sense.
Yeah, but
15 feet is as far as I can move, though, sadly.
yeah,
Small little dwarf
We're
legs can't make
sprinters.
it there.
We're not long distance runners.
Yeah.
Right then.
5th
but
edition,
I'm-
any of the 3 behind him, like on the other side, I think would still count.
Jesus.
Diggy.
Jesus.
That's wow.
That's just embarrassing, my friend.
Okay. All right, hold on. Just roll real dice from now on. This is precisely why I don't roll using digital dice. Just we'll trust you.
I don't lie.
I mean, I did the same thing before I got this camera. Like, I just rolled it and I was truthful.
I
'Cause it's
know
much
he's
more
not
fun.
watching, but my large die from Matt was one of my wedding gifts.
Oh.
Nice,
Another 20 is on the other side of this blue guy right there.
Ooh.
nice.
Okay.
So what are you doing with your third action? Oh, you attack twice. That's your turn.
Yeah, I moved
Oh,
and
yeah,
I attacked
yeah.
twice. Yeah, those are my
Yeah.
actions.
Carlin, it's your turn.
Okay.
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. I mean, I guess you could go
Oh, and
do a battle
Diggy-
medicine to a Diggy.
Diggy, you did not raise your shield that turn, so you don't have raised shield there.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
And just to clarify, did Yurzuk leave the room? Might have happened when I left the room.
Yeah, Yurzuk, well, he ran to the other side of the room and disappeared into the shadows. You don't know where he is now.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see here.
Don't worry about me. I've got an idea. It might go horribly wrong,
But it's
but
an
I
idea.
have an idea. It's an
always
idea.
a possibility.
Yeah. So hopefully if it does go horribly wrong, somebody can do something to help.
Just looking at my spell list real fast.
Thinking.
Okay, first I'm going to move to right here.
Okay.
then I am going to hold, please.
I love saying that when you need a few minutes.
Hold, please.
Please hold.
It's so good because
Right.
everybody completely
So-
understands what's happening there,
Right.
but it's like it's not something you typically expect through like text or
Right.
anything.
Although I feel like the Scottish version of "Please hold" is "Fuck off for a minute."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
I would agree.
Okay, so actually, I'm not gonna move,
Okay.
but I am going to cast a spell that I have yet to use called Warrior's Regret.
Okay.
So, description: regret eats away at the target's mind, punishing it for its violence until it ceases its hostility. Target must attempt a will save.
What's the DC?
That is a fantastic question.
Your class DC, I'm guessing.
You know what? I do have to move because it's a touch spell. So I walk up to it and I will cast Warrior's Regret. Will save. It doesn't.
It would just be your spell DC then?
19 will.
Will save. I crit success.
All right. Well,
Oh.
you know, fuck you. Okay. Well,
Fun.
that is my turn.
All right, Marzook.
But I am still brandishing my religious symbol. As is Dicky, of course.
Marzook runs to here. That is her turn.
It's how it
Octavia.
goes.
It is your turn, Octavia.
Okay. I might be making you do a little bit of work here.
Good.
Do
He hasn't
you
worked
know what the 3 potions that I stole do?
I do.
I swear to
Okay.
God, he's a muffin man.
Good. I would like to drink the red one.
Oh wait, so there was the red one, there was a blue one, and a yellow one, right?
Green and yellow.
Green, or red, green, and yellow.
That's what. Yeah, I have written down green, red, and yellow potions.
Okay.
Now, I'm hoping that this guy was not dumb enough to put poisons in the front of his shop.
There
Those
were no-
would be in the back.
Let's see,
So-
I gotta pull this up real quick. Hold on.
Or like any sort of like harmful potions. And I figure red health maybe.
Hopefully.
You take this potion, you pop open the cork, you drink it. Why does it not want to show me this? Hold on one second. Why is it not showing me this? There you go. You drink this potion. You start to feel a little funny, and immediately below your hooves, a cloud appears,
A cloud.
and you start hovering without flying 5 feet off the ground with a cloud, standing on a cloud.
Interesting.
That is an action, though.
Now, I know. So, okay, here's a question. Am I standing on the cloud because of the potion, or because of my innate ability to stand on clouds?
I guess you never took that action to stand on this cloud, so it's the potion that's doing it.
Okay.
And you realize after taking it, this is a hovering potion.
Oh. Okay.
If you take the stride action, hold on, let me read you that. I'm sorry, you're not 5 feet off the ground. You're several inches off the ground. If you take the stride action, you can move 10 feet up or down in the air. You can also use it to climb. You can also use it to arrest a fall.
Okay. So this potion was completely useless to me.
Pretty much.
Okay. Although, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
But only because they can fly.
The cloud itself is has substance and mass to me. A, because of the potion, and B, because of my innate ability.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have substance and mass to anybody else?
No,
Or would they pass right through it?
they would pass right through.
Okay. Then, and how thick is the cloud? Like, could I reasonably, I don't know, obscure somebody's vision?
Yeah, if you were like on their head, basically.
I mean, I do have the ability to move clouds
Yeah, but you can. Yeah,
wherever I want them.
yeah, but this potion lets you move this cloud wherever you want them normally. So.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
One action down. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, being that it appears that I would be able to obscure this guy's vision,
You fly on top of his head.
I'm gonna fly on top of his head and, like, position the cloud such that he can't see anything through it. He would
Okay.
have to move or do something. Now, for my last action, I'll save those. I'll cast shield.
Shield.
I will cast shield.
Shield is up. All right. It is now Gadzook's turn. He is immediately going to fly out of there.
Okay, I mean that's reasonable. It caused him
Action.
to use an action,
Yeah. He is going to swing on Diggy.
and Diggy is no longer flanked because Marzook is no longer exactly opposite him.
Yes.
Great.
Let's see here. He is going
Thank you.
to strike. Oh.
That was a very improvised
horses.
turn.
Oh.
What's your AC?
If it's more than 26, I'm down. 22.
Yeah, that's a critical hit. That's a crit.
All right.
That is 39 points of damage.
I'm down. 39 is 13 more than I have. Is that
No, that's
Do
not
I go
instant.
in the
That's not
hole,
instant
or-
dents or anything. Yeah,
okay?
you are now dying. You have the dying condition, which is right there.
I feel like I have something that has to do with the dying condition. Did I not take that?
All right, that is his turn. It is now Diggy's turn, who is unconscious. Give me a death saving throw.
The DC of recovery checks is equal to 9 plus my dying condition value.
Yep, and your dying
that
condition
mean
value
anything?
is 1.
Correct.
Your dying condition value is 1.
Okay, so what am I rolling here?
It's a straight 10 plus.
10 plus a d20?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you roll a d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, then you get a success. If you roll a 9 or lower, then you get a fail.
A fail. Okay.
I don't know if 1s or 20s have any.
I rolled a 12.
Ooh, that's a success.
Success.
Pass.
Now, I don't remember what you get when you get a success.
It should be 3 successes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's screwing around with the...
Me. That was me. I was the one touching things.
Stop it!
The thing is, I don't know where you log them. So...
I mean, I have dying tokens here, but I don't have not dying tokens. I have wounded. I don't know what that means. Then.
All right, let's
I
just
think
move
that's
on.
probably a long-term condition. Anyhow, I'm down. Down, but not dead. I'll come back for you, you fucker.
You gain the dying to critical failure if you're in a condition. All right. Anyway, you look at that. Let's move on to Carlin's turn.
So, I think what I'm going to do depends on whether Diggy is up or not.
Oh, okay. Hold on. He got a success.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 1 point of dying. He loses the dying condition, but he's still unconscious.
Okay, so you're still unconscious. You need to be healed
but
to
you
become
can wake up
to be conscious.
As just yeah. If he ever gets 1 hit point or more, he does gain 1 wounded condition. So basically, those are going to swap.
Yep, I got that. Wounded. There we go. So he's unconscious. He can't do anything, but he is not in death saves anymore.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to move to right here. I am going to battle medicine on Diggy. So treat wounds.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Plus 16 HP.
There you go. Diggy, 16 HP. You are still prone, though. You can't stand up until your turn.
Right.
Is that your turn, Carlin?
I have one more action, and I'm going to use it to strike
Raise your
on
shield.
Gadzuk.
Okay.
No, I'm going to attack.
Okay. He is not flat-footed or anything, so go ahead.
Damn it.
It was on 20 for a second.
You have a hero point. I don't know if you want to use it. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, you know what? We're far enough into the session. I think we'll go ahead and re-roll that.
Uh, 16's not going to do it.
Okay.
That
Fair
was
enough.
that was almost.
All right. Marzook does nothing. It is Octavia's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it again. Let's go green this time.
Oh God. Oh, you're just drinking these potions. Hold on.
Pounding random unknown.
Fuck,
Yep.
I love it.
Oh boy. Let me go back in my
Yes,
notes.
please.
Let me go back in my notes.
This is what Emil Ilsen would do.
Yes, it is.
I'm at 13 HP. Like, if I don't get some sort of advantage here, like,
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
probably
get
gonna die.
I'm at 16 myself. I get you.
Okay, this is gonna be super weird, guys. You drink the potion.
It's like a polymorph potion, isn't it?
You start
Please.
feeling weird inside in your gut, just like, ooh, this is uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden, it's like ripping, tearing pain in your stomach. And then all of a sudden, you can feel your rib cage being pulled apart. And then
Oh.
the pain stops. You look to the left of you, you see nothing. You look to the right of you, and you see a Pegasus.
Are there two of me now?
There are literally two of you.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
This is a cloning potion, and it lasts for 1 minute.
Oh my god. Oh, that is so good.
So hold on. Players, Octavian. He splits. So
This
your
is so
your
good.
clone goes to the left here.
Okay.
This is so
Can I specify which of us is turn it is right now and where they are?
hold on. It specifically this potion says your clone has the minion trait, which I'm not sure. Creature has a trait to use 2 action. A creature with this trait can use only 2 actions per turn, doesn't have reactions, and can't act when it's not your turn. He acts on your turn,
Okay. But
and it only has 2
So-
actions.
okay.
So now, currently, both you and your clone have 2 actions to do whatever they want with.
Okay. Now I'm assuming because this is a oh, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because I can oh,
Your
no,
clone has 2 actions, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So the I am still where I was. The clone will be the
Yeah,
one
to
that
the
is-
left.
is to
Yeah.
my left. Can I move the clone?
Yep. 2 regular
I
actions.
can. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if Foundry wise I could move it.
Oh yeah. It should work.
Okay. So I'm gonna move the clone there. So the clone has 1 action. I still have 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
The clone. Oh, hold on. Now this is an interesting question. Does the clone have a copy of all of my stuff?
Ooh.
I don't think so. Let me
Like-
check here. It has your same spells, I would assume. Where are you? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it
Okay,
is.
yeah, that's gonna be a pretty particular thing here because if
Your clone, which has a
Like-
minion trait, looks like you and remains for 1 minute. Providing you are both on the same plane, you can command the clone telepathically with a single action. Oh, it takes an action to tell him to do something. With a concentrate trait, you can also issue verbal commands as normal for the. Oh no, so never mind. Don't worry about that.
The clone can activate your abilities and cast your spells, limited by its number of actions.
Doesn't say anything about
Right.
what he's wearing.
But equipment-wise, that's
Your
the
clone has gear identical to your own, except artifacts and consumables.
Okay. Okay. That's good. The question was about the consumables because I got one more potion, and if I could have the clone drink it without wasting mine and figure out what it does,
Yep.
that could be really cool, but okay. No consumables. Okay, so so right now clone has 1 action, I still have 2 actions?
Correct.
Okay. So the clone is going to just make a standard short sword attack
Okay. And
against this thing.
he is off guard. Hold on 1 second.
He is off guard. Boy, howdy, having 2 rogues in the party.
Right.
Sounds fantastic.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is ridiculous.
All right, the clone attack.
Okay, here's a question. Does the clone get a hero point?
No, stop asking questions. Swing.
All right, so clone attack.
Yep.
19 to 21.
Not enough.
Okay, well, so that's the clone done then. And
then
the
you.
clone done for this turn. Another question quickly. Does the clone come in with the same HP that I have, or does it have its own set of
It didn't
HP?
say. I'm saying it's gonna. When you got duplicated, he has your same injuries, so like he starts with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Reasonable. Then I am going to. You know what? I'm just gonna swing.
Okay.
With my short sword instead of using the 2-action spell.
What do you hit?
That is gonna be a 24 and is -2.
Yep.
So
that
26
hits.
technically.
That hits.
Okay, so that will be 2d6 plus 4 for sneak attack.
One. 6 total damage.
Nice.
6 damage.
You know, every little bit.
Yep.
All right, you have one. You have
and
one last
then-
action with yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, shield is up. It is now Gadzook's turn. He is going to go to here. He is going to attempt to grab Carlin. What is your fortitude DC?
20.
He succeeds. You are grabbed.
I am going to use a liberating step here. Where he can attempt an escape, I believe. Here, let me. If I can extend it.
Break free of effects. Yep. Either attempt a new save again. You can either attempt a new save, but this wasn't a save.
Right.
So yeah, you just attempt an escape.
You free an ally from restraint. If the trigger is an ally taking damage,
Oh,
if
he
the
hasn't
enemy
taken
grabs.
He hasn't taken damage
grapples.
yet.
Yeah, he
No,
has.
but
He
the
has.
trigger is as an enemy damages, grabs, or grapples your ally,
Okay.
and they are both within 15 feet of me, which he
So
is.
that means Carlin gets to immediately take an escape check. So roll a athletics check against my athletics DC. Natural one's not
fuck.
gonna
Oh
do
no.
it. Natural one's not gonna do it. You are
Do
grabbed.
you still have that? You don't have that hero one.
No,
do
he
you?
just
Already-
he used it.
already
No, I
that one?
used mine.
Last
Alright,
turn.
fuck.
You should remove your hero point from your sheet.
And then he is going to swing on you. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god, he is rolling so well. What's your DC? Or AC?
AC is 18.
That is a crit. Oh boy. That is 36 points of damage.
Jeez. Crap.
That is his turn. It is now Diggy's turn.
All right. So,
You use one action to stand from prone, I assume.
right.
Action 1. There you go. Now it's your turn.
Then I'm gonna move to there.
Let me go there. Because my sneak attack on my clone.
All right. So I'll have then gone to here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
He's not flat-footed though, unfortunately.
No, I know.
Yeah. He won't be until my clone moves down there, but
And that was 2 actions, so fuck it. Let's try it.
Come on, Diggy, you can do this. Don't roll a 1. Oh!
oh,
Fucking
there we go.
That's a hit.
There we go. Keep getting to.
Pretty decent. 13 points of damage.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, and that includes the lightning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those points is lightning damage
Got it. All right.
or
that
electric
is
damage.
that is your turn. It is now Carlin's turn.
Okay. It is one action to attempt a break free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that first. Athletics 24.
That does it.
Okay.
You are now no longer grabbed.
Then here, let me look at my spells real quick. Okay, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon
Oh,
right here. Actually, sorry, right
Yeah.
here.
No. Do it on the other one, on the other square, so that my clone can move to that square, so that I can get double sneak attack.
Okay,
I'm
I
just,
will do it right next to it.
I'm just saying, like the potential is there right now for lots of
Yeah.
sneak attack.
And I don't think it actually gets flanking bonuses anyway.
Mm.
So I cast it right next to it, and it makes an attack as soon as it's cast. So it will attack.
Oh,
24.
that hits. Everyone's hitting nowadays. 11
for
points
11
of damage.
Can
Nice.
finally, like,
And that's
free.
magic damage.
Yep.
Yes, it is a divine spell. Actually, yeah, it's a divine spell. I don't know if that
Well,
matters.
I mean,
but
all damage that came from me is also magical because my weapon is magical. If that matters.
Don't worry. I'm on top of it. That all your actions?
yes, that is my turn.
All right. Next up is Marzook. She actually now she moves over to Tezook's dead body with the stake through its heart, and she quietly sobs and rubs the back of her palm, the back of her hand along the cold cheek of Tezook and cries.
Nobody
Octavia,
cares.
Octavia, it's your turn.
Figgy's gonna look over at the clone of
Okay.
Octavia and be like, "That one really must have been the mama's boy, though." Seriously.
All right, so clone's gonna move there. That's one action.
Yep, he's now
Gonna make an attack.
And now off guard. There we go.
So plus 10, or well, plus 12. Uh,
25. That
Yeah,
hits.
25.
That hits.
Okay, so that is going to be the sneak attack. 3, 6, so 9 plus 4, 13.
That all does. There's no other. 13. Okay.
Yeah, so it's 2d6 plus 4 for sneak attack.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Your
And
clone,
now-
that was your clones. All your clones' actions.
that was my clones.
Yeah.
And so now my actions, I am going to use telekinetic projectile to fire a silver coin at him. Now, question.
Yeah.
Do I get the sneak attack even though I am at this point behind Carlin, but
So,
still
I'm-
technically flanked?
I'm gonna let it happen with the flank, but if something goes wrong, something's gonna happen to Carlin.
I'm willing to take that chance because if we don't kill this guy, we're all gonna die. No.
My
Anyway,
AC is 20.
so odds are if I don't hit this guy, I probably wouldn't technically be hitting you either. But we'll see. If it's a 1 like that, I could see that being
Anything can happen.
Yeah. Okay, so this is... So he's flanked, so this is technically plus 10. It's plus 8 and then the minus 2 for the flat-footed. 23 technically
23 does
for the
not
flat-footed.
does not hit. You needed one more. It was 24. He has an AC of 24.
Damn.
All right.
Okay, well, I mean that's all my actions, so...
It's Gadzook's turn. And I really can't decide what he's going to do, so I'm going to randomize it who he's going to swing on. In my own head. I'm going to
Okay.
roll a physical
It's
dice
gonna
here.
be May.
And he swings on Diggy. But
I
first
told you.
he's going to move here and then swing on Diggy. Oh, what's your AC?
22.
He misses. And with his last action,
I didn't know he could do that.
he's going to swing it again on you.
Of course he is.
And he hits. Regular hits, not crits. And does 13 damage.
Oh, still standing, baby.
Still standing.
I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah,
Better than I ever have. With the gift to survive.
All right. Next up is Diggy himself.
I could
He
have
is
attacked him again.
Yeah, I thought you had. Like,
I was still thinking I only had 2 actions for each, and I had a third action.
Diggy,
At
what
a
do you want to do?
24 AC, like I doubt I would have hit him, but it's fine.
He was flat-footed still. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Iggy's gonna swing.
Okay.
Fucking nat 20.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Finally it comes around for you, Diggy. How much damage? Roll your regular damage and then just double the whole number. So
16.
16. Where is he at now? Bam.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. I think I've killed all of the children so far.
One
Keep it up.
one child is missing.
one child is missing. One
Yes, the ones
child is
that
actually
have
dead.
died so far. I seem to.
This one is only unconscious. Remember,
Right.
we got one more
Right.
step.
Finally, the room lies silent after so much noise and confusion. The only sound that breaks the silence is the quiet sobbing of Marzook.
I would like to immediately pull out another torch and get this this other one.
No need
Nailed to the
to roll
ground.
this time. Diggy just, even if he fails once, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna make it. You drive a stake through Gadzook's heart with a crack of lightning.
Gonna be staring at the mother as
He's just looking at
Oh, yeah,
Marzook
yeah.
in the eyes, staring her down as you murder her son.
as a. It's not murder.
They're
It's
vampires.
putting him out of his misery.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Right. Secure the room. Search the bodies.
Search the bodies.
I am looking for something.
Okay, you search the bodies.
I would like to
need-
frisk Marzook.
So we hold on. First, Diggy said he's searching the bodies first, so I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception check. There we go. 18. When you first walk up, matter of fact, this whole fight, you were looking at these vampires, and even though like they ripped their clothing because when they went in their beast, their Strigoi form, you thought they were wearing like lavish clothing. But when you get a little closer and you start looking at its pockets, this is clothing meant to look lavish, but it's not. This is costume clothing. The costumes, or stage costumes. Also, when you're looking, kind of getting closer to Gadzook and searching through the body, you collect 5 gold.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But as you're doing this, you hear in the shadows just a little those sounds of padded feet on stone. And then it's up on the other shadow. It's up on the right. Oh no! And then it's top left. And then Octavia, it's been with that combat and everything else. It's been at least a minute. Your clone looks at you, gives you a little neigh, a little, and then just disappears into nothingness.
Damn, I was hoping I would get an additional search out of the clone before it disappeared. But all right.
And you said you go over and you frisk Marzook. I need
Yeah.
you to give me a perception check.
Can I make it a thievery check?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you can.
Okay. Let me just double check that my perception isn't. I don't think it is. Oh, actually, no. I will take the perception check. It is 1 point higher. I have a +10 to thievery. I have a +11 to perception.
Oh, wow.
24.
Definitely enough. Okay, first, physically, you search her pockets. Nothing in her pockets. Again, you also notice she's wearing basically stage clothing, costumes. Not in her pockets, but actually, you were lucky enough to, when you were patting her down with your hooves, to notice that sewn into the back of the high back waist of her dress, sewn into the costume, is a key.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I remember the door that we needed a key for that had some sort of magic thing behind it.
The other thing you notice when you're doing this is the entire time she's still slowly caressing her child's face, rubbing it like, just, like as a mother would. She's saying to herself under her breath, you hear her say, "What have you done to my family? What have you done to me?
We
What
have
have you-
cleansed your family.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What have you done to me? Count Provost. What have you done?"
oh. Provost.
Provost, yeah. And then after she mutters that to herself and repeats it a few times, again you hear the pitter patter of very fast feet in the shadow. Let's see here. End encounters. Okay. What y'all want to do?
Well, I now have this key. I'd like to go open that door.
Sure, go for it. You walk down
How
the
long
hall.
does this cloud thing last?
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. Hovering.
I'd like
Hovering
to remember that
potion.
there's still one more out there.
5 minutes. So it's gonna last a little bit longer.
Okay. So I guess I hover to the door.
Clarify.
Because why not?
Yeah, I mean... Oh, I do want to retrieve my coins before I go to the door, but...
Oh yeah, your silver coins. You have them back.
Yeah.
You go to the
Okay,
door.
cool.
You fit the key into the lock. It fits. You turn the key. You hear a it unlocks. Do you want to open the door?
I'd like to limp my bleeding self over to where near Octavia.
Here, before that happens, I'm gonna cast a 2-action heal on Diggy.
Um,
Oh, 16 points of
Oh.
HP. I feel so warm inside.
Since you ask, I really don't, but I do anyway.
So you open the door.
I open the door.
It opens. There's nothing that happens. Okay. You walk into the room, and if by circumstance or by magic you're not quite sure, well, there's a nice warm fire in the fireplace. Just
Oh, for Christ's sake.
slowly crackling.
Oh.
Casting
Okay.
a nice warm glow into the room. This is actually a library
Oh,
with a nice carved wood desk in the center of the room with a big overstuffed leather office chair behind it. And
one
sitting
of
on
those
the table
classic armchairs.
and kind of propped up on the table are a few items.
Oh.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'd like to follow them into the room, please.
Yep, you are in there also.
Nat 20.
There are three.
Uh,
There are
That's a
three items in there.
31.
There are 3 items in there on the desk. Easily, you
Okay.
can tell they are magic items. But what you also notice is all the books on all the shelves, every single one of them,
Yeah.
are books either pertaining to or actual stage plays and like music. What's the right word? Where you write music? Score, like score sheets.
Scores.
Composition?
Okay.
Yeah, for musicals, stage musicals. All of them. There are 3 items on the desk. There is a shield with a steel shield with the engraved image of Suna on the middle of it. There is also I was going to check on this. Hold on one second. Yes. There is a jagged, on the description of this was the best I can do. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't give me the description. It's basically like a dagger, but it looks corroded and jagged. But it's a little bit longer damage, maybe like a stiletto, we call it that.
Okay.
And lastly, there is, and Diggy, as you turn the corner, your eyes light up. It is your ancestral hammer. What is the name of your ancestral hammer?
You know, I'm sorry, I didn't. Just give me a second.
Dude,
Hold,
off the
please.
cuff, come on.
I mean, the foe smasher is what immediately comes to brain.
Foe smasher. Let's see here. The whole family foe smasher. It's a lot. That's a tongue twister. And it's sitting there propped up on the desk, and you can't believe it. You can't believe your eyes. You've been searching this for years. Finally, you have forsaken your family. Is that the right word? You've
No,
No,
almost certainly not.
you've
not forsaken by my family, but
redeemed your family, your family name.
Yeah.
there we
yeah.
go.
Redeemed.
Those are basically opposites.
You
Yeah.
are elated.
I'm not going to like throw my hammer away, but I'm going to tuck it into my belt and reverently reach out and lift up the hammer of my forefathers
Okay.
and feel it.
I'm
So-
gonna stop him
Okay.
and just
I'm gonna
say,
reach for
let's
what?
let's make sure that nothing is trapped before we start just grabbing at things.
but it's my hammer.
It's
And
my
you're
hammer.
welcome to it.
Right.
As soon as we ensure that the room isn't going to explode if anything is removed.
Fine.
I don't know about
Let's
you,
chuck.
but
So
I took
Alright.
quite a beating in that battle.
so
I don't know
you're
what talking
checking
about as he looks down and sees like this like blood fucking everywhere.
There's it. The room is slowly filling with blood. As at the very
Like-
least, the two of us. I don't know if you're there, Carlin, but
Like
Yes.
he lifts up his shield arm, and it's sort of like it's there, but it's just like
you're lifting it up at the shoulder because your elbow doesn't work anymore, right? Like, yeah.
so you're
I
checking
would,
for traps and magic
I would
traps
like
and
to so I would like to do two things. I would like to use either thievery or stealth. I don't know which would technically be more appropriate. Probably thievery, to just double check for any sort of,
so
because like it seems suspicious to me on that these are just like, even though they were behind a locked door, like just laying out in the open.
So all three of you give me either a thievery, a perception, or an arcana check. One of the three, your choice.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna go with perception because, again, +1. I do also the other thing I wanted to do.
to a damn 16.
The other thing I
Yes,
wanted to do was cast Detect Magic, with the understanding that I know that these three items are magical, and I'm looking for other sources of magic other than these three items. So, but we'll do the perception check first. 27.
Diggy and Carlin, you guys see nothing. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
it's a nice warm fire and a great room. Love to be here and read something. Octavia. And you're gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Yes.
These three items are glowing,
Yeah.
and you get the sensation from behind you when you turn around and you notice the lock is glowing also on the door. If you had not had that key, something bad would have happened.
Oh. Good thing I wasn't able to pick it last session.
Yeah, but nothing else besides the magic items.
Okay. Well, now that all checks out, at least from my view, have at it.
Well, you guys remember like the Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
legs in a circular
Oh, yeah,
spinning
okay.
motion,
Yep.
hands outstretched. That is Diggy. Running for the
I'll,
whole family faux hammer.
I'll
The family whole faux hammer. There we go.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I just want to say it. First of all, Diggy, the hammer you currently have, not your ancestral hammer, that does
Right.
1 extra damage of
Electricity, yeah.
per hit.
Yes, I can charge it to do 1d6 electricity damage for 1 round.
Your ancestral hammer automatically does 4 damage per hit. And if you charge it, it's d6 plus 4.
Oh, so I do an automatic of d10 plus 8.
Yes.
yeah.
Where's the other son? I want him. I want him here. Bring him to me.
Octavia, you look at this stiletto and you recognize it. It's a magic item called a Ghast stiletto. Ghast, Ghast. The effect, a Ghast stiletto affects a living target struck by the dagger with a terrible wound that emits foul stench from the grave. For the next minute, the target creature, as well as any creature within 10 feet, must succeed a Fortitude 16 or become Sickened 1. Sickened, what does Sickened do? Minus to Fortitude saves. It's also just a straight +1 dagger.
Yeah.
And
I've got it
lastly,
here.
the shield is a lion's shield, Carlin. Except it's not a lion. It's Suna. It's hardness 6, HP 36, and BT 18. If you activate it, you can animate the lion's head, which is animating. It's Suna instead of a lion's head. And you can basically do a melee attack that's 2d6 piercing damage. And has deadly d6 trait. So if you crit with it, it does an additional d6 damage.
Nice.
Can I perhaps tell if this shield belonged to Carver?
That's a very good question. Give me a recall knowledge, religion, society, or diplomacy.
Okay. Religion coming at you.
This is sort of going to have. This is how do you regain focus? Like, if we were to take a short rest, could I regain a focus point? Or
Focus. You mean the hero point?
no, I use a focus type spell casting.
Oh yeah,
as a
focus.
champion.
I can't really remember. You have to look it up. I don't remember. I think you do get focus points back when you do a long rest. There's no short rest in
Gotcha.
Pathfinder.
Oh,
And a
love
long
it.
rest is a straight up 8-hour sleep. But I think when you do an 8-hour sleep, you get all focus points back. I'm pretty sure.
It's part of your morning routines.
Yeah.
You spend 10 minutes in meditation. Because I'm going to cast this on myself.
Lay of Hands. +2 to your
It's
AC.
basically I heal for 12.
Okay. Do it up. All right, and with that, you're marveling over these magic items. Interesting. But before you can do anything, you hear a sound at the door. You hear as the door slams shut. And you hear from the other side of the door you recognize it, the voice of Yizuk, the unkilled zombie child. Or not zombie, vampire child. And you hear him say, "Daddy will be so displeased with you." And with that, we will call this session to a close. As always, Diggy, you are welcome to join us next week if you're available.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah, if I can swing it, I'll love to be here.
As the question I ask
to
every
have
single
you.
time, what is the name of this episode?
Daddy won't be very pleased.
That is a good
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, you know what?
That's a frightening finish, but I think
Yeah, I think, and it fits with the theme of the last two.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a
Been
very good
children
point.
in the last 2. Now it's Daddy's turn.
Now it's Daddy's
Oh, I
turn.
don't even like that I said that out loud.
Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for watching. Chris, Bridget.
Oh, yeah, thank you guys.
If any of you want to play, just jump on. Come play with us, please. The more, the better. That was a long
Little
combat
Martinez.
episode. That was a long combat episode. Probably the next episode's going to be a little bit slower, a little less combat. That was still good. That was still fun. That was all right.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
times. We haven't had a combat episode in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
That's.
I
I
think it
think
works.
that's maybe.
And
That's my one critique of Pathfinder is combat does take an extra amount of time.
there's a lot of strategy that you need to kind of figure out that makes every turn take just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I really think you
and-
guys should focus on a team at finding skills and actions that lower AC.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing you need to do in combat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely trying because, like, I get a pretty major bonus just for flanking some, as long as they have the off guard.
Because the thing about lowering AC, it not only just lowers the threshold to hit, it also lowers the threshold to crit.
Yeah.
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 Is there like a component for like trying to destroy armor pieces?
Yeah.
Like I know shields have an AC and an HP and can be destroyed, but like
There are, but we honestly
there-
haven't been using those rules. Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. I'm sure there's targeted attacks and whatnot that can cause you to.
Because that would just make combat even longer.
Mm-hmm.
Also true.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, like other things we need to definitely work on is like trying to trip or grapple and whatnot more so that we get those bonuses as well. So, but that's just going to increase the turn time.
Also
So
true.
it's,
Thank
All
you
of these
everyone for
things are true.
watching. It is past midnight here. I'm going to
Oh
bed.
god, yeah.
Thank you everyone.
It's one.
Good night. See you next week. Bye.
Good night, yo.
thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Good night.